What is going on today, guys? Welcome back. We are finally back in the shop. It has been a minute since we have been able to get over here and get any type of work done. So it is the holiday Christmas season, just a ton of stuff going on. Video schedule between now and kind of New Year's. I'm gonna be here as much as I can when I can, but it might not be on the same normal schedule. You know, I love spending time with my family. You guys should love spending time with your family, so we're gonna do a little bit of that here and there. But we are going to still get things done because I feel so much better when we do get that accomplished. So started out today with just really easy stuff, finishing up the hood stack, getting everything tightened up, got our cover plate back on. Temporary stack, as you can see, we just used the good old Sawzall to cut ourselves a little coffee can here. So we got the coffee can stack. We cut the edge down here, and this is like the factory edge, which is nice and straight because I'm sure mine was a little bit of the opposite of straight, but pretty good. Got her kind of pretty much tightened up. So we're good to go. At least all of the smoke will not be gathering towards the back there. So everything is done here. What I really wanted to try and do, the whole entire goal was like, as soon as I get off of work, we're gonna get over here, we're gonna knock out the fuel pressure gauge, which we have done as well, and knock out the hood stack, would maybe have a little bit of light left, but it's now 8 o'clock and there's no light left, but we are still gonna drive this thing because I really don't care. So again, we had the new 100-pound fuel pressure gauge in here. Let's see. Let's get this thing focused and get the key in there. Come on. No light. Come on. But it is working. Trust me. Take my word for it. We have about 61, 62 PSI of pressure. So new gauge, new sensor. The wiring I did not change, so that proves that it was definitely the sensor down there because I tried a different gauge, didn't change any of the wiring. New sensor down there, and we are good to go. So we now have a way to monitor our fuel pressure to make sure that is good while we're driving. Hood stack is done. Everything else is done. We're gonna play musical trucks and pull this thing out, go drive this thing for a little bit. Real quick, before we do that, there were a couple things in the P.O. box that I wanted to show you guys. I couldn't help myself and not open them, but I wanted to show you guys. This first one is from our man, Extended Crew. I'll put his Instagram up on the name. Early Christmas gift, happy holidays to you and your family. Here's 60 foot-pounds of OMG. Keep cranking the videos. Good luck with the second-gen search. Can't wait for the Wrenchworks winter gear that he ordered. He is the same awesome man who sent us that shelving unit that we have been putting good use. I already opened this, but I don't know if you guys noticed, if you've been to Home Depot, if you guys are regular Home Depot goers like I am, actually saw this, and this actually came in the next day, so thank you, extremely thank you very much. Milwaukee just came out with, and I believe they're new, it is a M12, but they are new cordless, big, like half-inch drive, 60 foot-pounds of torque on these. You guys know I love the smaller ones, so this is just kind of the next step in the tool family for them. I'm sure Snap-on Ryan's rolling over in his grave right now. Well, not his grave, he's not dead yet, but you can kind of see, got the big beefy unit. Size comparison here. Got the big guy, got the little small guy, and then down here, got the medium guy. So now, we have all three. So this thing is beefy. Thank you very, very, very much. Next up down here, we have an awesome note. This is from our man, Ben. This is a really, really nice note, and I will put his Instagram names up here. He made us these wooden signs, spent a lot of time on these things. Take a look at those. These are super sweet. Huge thank you. I know you guys put a lot of effort and time into stuff that you guys send me. I do really appreciate that. Appreciate it. I hope that you like these signs that I made for you. Put a lot of time into these. If you or anyone know that wants anything else made, I would gladly do it. Really love the channel and Wrenchworks. The videos you put out give me the drive to want to start my own build. I've been watching them since the beginning. Look forward to all of the new content. He's in the process of restoring and 12-valve swapping a 1987 K10. Sweet. So again, thank you, huge thank you to you guys. Last but not least is some stuff from our good friends at S&S Motorsports. You guys can't see right here. They sent us a whole bunch of goodies, t-shirts, hats, koozies. There's a bunch of stickers in there. I believe there's a sweatshirt in this box. There we go, S&S Diesel Motorsports. And then in this one right here, we have got a really sweet looking banner that we are gonna hang up in the shop here. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, you guys have heard me talk about S&S. They do a lot of fuel injection stuff. We have the 100% over S&S injectors in this truck, which has been kicking butt all year long. We have kind of teamed up with those guys. They produce pretty much the highest quality fuel injection stuff coming out today. Super awesome. Super pumped to be working with those guys on a lot of future projects that we are going to eventually get into, and I'm going to eventually tell you guys about. They are going to be helping out with a lot of that stuff. Really knowledgeable guys. If you guys call Mikey G, if you call HPP, S&S is their preferred injectors. A lot of the really fast, big, high horsepower stuff in the market today, all running S&S Diesel Motorsports. If you guys don't already, I will put their Instagram name down below. Go give them a follow. Let them know that GREGA sent you guys. Their page is really awesome. A lot of really practical information. You can see all of the big high horsepower stuff that they build and support. And also, they do have a lot of informational posts about injectors, pumps, stuff like that. Really good stuff. So make sure you guys go follow them. Anyways, let's get all of these trucks moved out of the way so we can go ahead and get the first gen out. A lot of big stuff happening behind the scenes for this truck. Should actually have some parts coming in very soon for Willie, the white truck behind us, and then we're gonna get rolling on that. We're actually gonna start with the body work here kind of soon, so we might actually start with taking the bed off of this thing, leaving the rest of it drivable, but maybe starting with the bed. That way we can kind of get all of the mechanical stuff done and keep it running and driving, try and do them both at the same time. It may be 9 o'clock, it may be pitch dark, and it may be 30 degrees, but tonight is the night we are going to take the first gen on its first ride. We're gonna go put some fuel in it, we're gonna go drive it for a little bit, we're gonna hear some sweet turbo noises, and today is officially going to be the first on-the-road driving experience. We should probably make sure our registration and insurance card are in here, but other than that, we are hitting the roads tonight. Alrighty guys, first test drive in the books. This thing is a handful. This thing is a handful, as you can tell. I can't really get too many clips. It's really dark outside. I tried the GoPros. It looks like the GoPro screen is like completely black. So we'll have to wait for the daytime to get some better footage, but this thing is so rowdy. I can't even talk. Stainless diesel turbos. These 5 blades are just insane. They are wicked. They're wicked quick. They are loud. They are just rowdy. Everything seems to be intact. There's not a whole lot of leaks except for a little bit out of the breathers out of the side of the engine there. Probably just sweating some good old-fashioned horsepower, which I'm not really super concerned about. Didn't really get into it all of the way with the roads being cold and it completely dark outside, but it's doing well. We need to get all of our gauges working. We still do not have our our exhaust pressure, our boost gauge, and our pyro. EGT, drive pressure, and boost are still not working. We have RPM, we have fuel pressure, and we have trans temp. That's about it. We need to get the other half of the gauges working. Don't really want to push it too hard till I make sure everything is in check here. But we definitely went 3/4 throttle, and oh boy. My original plans for the second half of the night were to work on Willie the white truck over here, but it's 10 o'clock already. Man, just the phone. Sometimes the phone is like your worst enemy of getting things done, but we were on the phone getting things done, getting things planned out for the white truck. A lot of great stuff coming. You guys know things are going to get out of control pretty quickly. A couple phone calls later, we got a lot of parts coming, but this thing is going to be awesome. We are staying, a lot of questions, we are staying VP on this truck until a little bit later down the road when we decide to go crazy with it. Even more crazier than we are getting, but it is going to be a driver. Guys, don't think that just because we are going to race it, it is going to be a race truck. This is not a race truck yet. I'm just kidding. It's going to be driven. This thing is not going to be not driven on the street. A driver. I know a lot of you guys want to see something like really big lift, you know, off-road style. That's just not my style. Like, yes, it's different from what. But it's not something that it's not me. So I'm not going to just build something that's not me just to be different. So there is a pretty big plan in mind for later down the road, but we are going to stay VP for now. Make some power, drive it. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. Be patient. Parts are going to be rolling in here very soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya.